So we will see this game between George Henry Mackenzie versus Maurice Judd, and it was played in 1887. So let's start. White plays e4, black plays e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, d4, e cross d4. And here he has not captured with the knight. Instead, he made castle. So white wants to develop the pieces fast. White says, I can take this pawn afterwards. Now black is trying to save that pawn, okay, so that white has to take extra effort to get the pawn back. And then maybe black is thinking, okay, he can get some advantage. Now e5, attacking the knight. Knight has to move. Knight e4, bishop d5. The idea of bishop d5, I would say, see, black was about to play d5, which white doesn't want. And that's why that may be the main reason of playing bishop d5. Okay, making attack on the knight, of course. He has this choice as well. So after bishop d5, f5. Now, f5 is looking risky, but that's the only move, best move here. Why? You have to give support. Otherwise, where can you move the knight? You can't move anywhere. So how to take it, what to do? You could actually play knight b d2, and if he captures, you can capture with the bishop, and that was good. Okay, but here white has played this one, which is okay move, but the better was knight b d2 because you have to get more pieces out instead of doing this. So e cross f6, and now knight got saved by moving it back. Knight cross f6. Then now rook e1 was a good move here. Okay, check rook e1, check bishop e7. But here first he played bishop g5 to make the position more complicated or to develop the pieces. He played this first. Now bishop e7 to remove the pain and to save this from this rook as well. So bishop cross f6, bishop cross f6. Because if you take with the pawn structure will be very bad. The king will be in trouble. So bishop cross f6. Now here again rook e1 is a good move. Again white has not done that, and white played something else again. c3, not that great. Okay, it's now equal position, you can say. So after c3, if he capture, knight will come out. That's the main idea. But he doesn't want this bishop to control it and not allowing him to do castle. So he said, no, I will attack on the bishop. So knight e7, bishop had to move. He moved the bishop, saved the bishop, bishop b3. Now c5. What is the idea? First, he wants to save the pawn. There are attacks, but there was only one support. Now he gave one more support. But white says, I have one extra attack, so I don't mind. C cross a d4. Now here he played this one, c4. Now this is interesting, cross c4 and then d5. Yeah, so that was the main idea. What was the idea? To play d5 with tempo. Now there is a tempo, okay, very important concept you must be knowing. I told you before. Tempo means gaining extra move, you can say. Okay, like you wanted to play d5 anyway, but now the time when you played this, now what is happening? There is attack also on the bishop. So you can't now move something else. White cannot play something else as there is attack on the bishop, and he has to play the same piece. He has to move again and again. So that's why you can say white has lost one tempo and black has gained a tempo. That's the thing. Okay, there is a concept called tempo, means you can gain or lose extra move. So yes, after this bishop g4, the bishop is developed. It is pinning the knight. Knight is pinned. Now white played knight c3, development, made one more attack on this, open the rook so it can come out. Knight c6. Okay, so he's saying, okay, take it, I don't mind. I would like to take your pawn, this one. But now first white played this rook e1 check, king has to move. Now this is not a good thing because now black cannot do castle. See, before it was almost equal position, but black couldn't handle it properly. And he had, now he has arrived in the position where it can be very difficult for his king because he's still in the center. He has not made castle. And now slowly, steadily, white pieces are coming out. Here, now white got the chance to take that pawn, knight cross d5. Black got this pawn, but the more you exchange the pawns in the center, what is happening? The position is getting open. Number one, king's position. See, the king, the white king is very safe inside, okay, in the side. And the black king is in the center, which is not good. Yes, so the pawns are also not there to protect the king. That is number one. Second, white pieces are active. You should say pieces. One rook is okay, one rook is inside, but the main thing, if you see, overall, all the pieces are better than black pieces. Okay, the minor pieces, of course, black minor pieces are out, but if you see the rook position, it is quite white rooks are better than black rooks. Okay, so after this knight cross d4, okay, and here it is white's turn, and guess what? Now white has played a brilliant move here. It is a brilliant move. He could play normal move, queen d2, it was fine. Okay, it was a good move actually. Queen d2, you could just play that. And after that, he had to go knight c6 or something, because I will just show you after queen d2, knight c6 is a better move. But if he captures this, okay, if he thinks that, okay, I'll capture with this, and if he capture with the pawn, I will take with the knight and it will be good. But no, there is one problem. Queen b4 is coming. Okay, here queen b4 check is coming. And after queen b4 check, king f7, you don't have this kind of chance. And here knight f4 check, another discovered attack, and again check. So knight cross b3, then queen cross b3, king is in trouble. He has to block maybe with the bishop. If he moves the king here, king f8, that's the only move for the king. But then knight e6 is coming. See, after knight e6, it's a fork, and he's losing this queen, so that's not a good thing. So what else can he do? Bishop d5, but then knight cross d5, and now if you count the pieces, one pawn extra white has got. Plus, if you see the king's position, again that is also good for white. Okay, so it is clearly winning now. If the king has to move from here, the problem is he can't go inside. If he goes king f8, then knight f4 is coming, again knight e6 is coming. It's very bad. And if you go outside, again that is bad, because then the check is coming, and again all the problems are there if you go out. So that's not good. So here white has played a brilliant move, and it's not easy to find. He played a knight cross a d4. Now you'd say, why is he giving the queen? It's a sacrifice. See, he got one piece, and bishop cross a d1. So black has captured that. Now he gets his queen back over here. See, knight e6 check. King has to move. And then knight cross a d8 check. Rook a cross a d8. And now if you see the position, it is white who has one extra pawn. Okay, though he has sacrificed that queen, he has got his queen back. So these kind of thing you should see. Plus, if you see now, he has got this bishop back. So now he has extra points, 4 points. So bishop after rook a cross d1, then black has captured bishop cross b2. Bishop cross b2, knight e7. The idea, of course, is to exchange rooks. Once you have extra point, you can exchange. And then knight f5 is coming. And then rook e7. That is another plan. So here, king f6, because there was a check, discovered check with the bishop. And here one more check now. Rook e6 check. King g5. One more check. f4 check. King cross f4. Another check, rook f1 check, king g5, and then a rook f5 check, king g4, and this is like a ladder bet. See, rook e4 checkmate.